favour, can you help?
Hello, and welcome to Damn It Vacant. Sorry, I forgot what I was doing then entirely. Consummate professionals as always. As you can tell, I'm not Ellis because that's not because he's slightly better at doing this than me. He's not feeling too well at the moment, so it's just me and John here. But
yeah,
some would say the best two.
some would.
Some.
I don't know who.
My mum.
Which,
Yeah.
good to know.
Yeah, well, she likes you. She says you're very tall. She
Yeah?
thought you'd be taller. And I went, based on what evidence? She just said, I don't know. I said, everyone's tall at you anyway. But yeah,
she's tiny.
Ellis isn't here. He's not well. So it's just going to be me and John. We're just going to take you through, the usual nonsense. If you haven't listened to it, go back and listen to our interview we did with our Isaac Wint from Odyssey Pro Wrestling this Monday. Sorry, it would have been because you're going to get weird bonus drops on a Monday for a while. Because we've got all these lovely interviews with cool people who, for some reason, have agreed to talk to us.
I find that so confusing.
Only once. They'll only do it once. These guys are fucking idiots. But yeah, so that's going to be the main gist of it. But you've been on holiday, John, I hear, as well. Well, I saw.
Yeah. I was in Palermo for a whole week.
Sounds
and it
nice.
was incredibly hot. We actually landed and we got a weather warning on our phone of it's Sicily in June, so it's going to be hot, but it was so hot.
It's been warm here in Manchester too. Just, no delicious food and wine and music and things here.
Limoncello spritz, Aperol spritz, yes.
Limoncello spritz is the future, I think.
Yeah,
it's up there with gin and ting in terms of just good summer drinks.
It doesn't work well without the heat though. You really need it to be hot.
Oh, no, you couldn't have it at Christmas. It's not a winter drink. It's not like, do you want mulled wine or a limoncello spritz? No.
True.
But it's why I only have Arnold Palmer's in summer, because it feels summery.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
It's a cool city. There was a jazz festival on. I happened to be on while we were there, so that was pretty fun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, random jazz in botanical gardens and stuff. It was very cool.
I saw the little clips you put up, and I was like, that sounds boss. If you get some little snacks there and some wine, beautiful.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Out, isn't it? Yeah.
Mate, it was like €10 for the whole jazz program. You paid €10 so you could go to whatever show you wanted.
That's like what, £8? Something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
I don't know the ins and outs of it.
It was mad.
See,
to the point where
supporting
I was
the arts.
Yeah. I made sure to buy some drinks when I was there, of course, to support them further.
Buy a big T-shirt that says jazz on it. Right. I don't know. Johnny hates jazz. Jeez. I'm very, very warm, boys and girls. I'm
not.
I've just had my third shower of the day because as I said to John before, I can smell myself. It's that bad. Right. And I'm putting deodorant on.
Don't have a scratch and sniff option.
If you want that, don't. Go seek help.
Go to a psychologist.
I've been playing Borderlands, Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
I've never played that.
For some people from the Entitled Wrestling podcast, because we tried playing Borderlands 3 and it's a broken, janky mess. Whereas this seems to run pretty well, and I forgot how fun it is, because it's very D&D. You kill all the crabs, and for some reason they're carrying their life savings with them. And I was like, I forgot this. And also it made me love Tiny Tina again after watching the Borderlands film where it made me hate her.
Did you watch that?
You can't cast judgments about things unless you've given them the time of day, and it's shit.
I don't know, man. Sometimes you can tell something is going to be shit.
I just don't understand. There's many things I don't understand in it. Why they got Jack Black to do an impression of Claptrap when the guy who does Claptrap's voice could have done it and it would have been better.
That would have made more sense. Yes.
Yeah, there's a whole mess of stuff. But yes, so there's that. But this Friday, so tomorrow, technically when this comes out, I'm off. Me and my brother, my friend, and hopefully the people from Penciled In podcast are going to Salford City Wrestling.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, man. I'm very much looking forward to it, as it's the third show there's been to, the fourth one overall, and they've all been great. They've really so quickly out of the gate hit their stride. It's baffling but tremendous to see. Main event, we've got Troy Ryan, who is technically the champion. He's the king of Salford, against Andre Decker, who is our interview next week, where he's going to be talking about his OPW stuff. And I do mention Salford a little bit in there, but it's more of a just in passing thing. It's for the champion, well, for the king of Salford. I don't think they have a belt yet, but maybe they're not getting a belt. Maybe they're just going to have a crown, and that's better.
Is King of Salford an actual position, like outside of wrestling? Because I hope so.
And now we've got a mayor, I think,
I
or
think
an
we should have.
ombudsman. I
Yeah,
don't
we
think
should
it's. It would
have the
have to.
mayor decided via wrestling. Let's do it.
It would have to secede away from the rest of Great Britain, though, and become like a fiefdom or an independent republic or something, like Monaco
Well, I hope that happens.
or Hong Kong or something.
Salford, the Monaco of England. That's what everyone says.
That's how I'm going to refer to it from now on. But no, again, I hope that they just have a crown. No one else has got a crown. It's summer.
Yeah, do it.
It's hard to hit someone with a crown, though, if you're cheating, I guess, because it's pointy.
Definitely.
Anyway. But you got Alfie versus Natalie Sykes. That's just, again, both those wrestlers are tremendous, and that's the sort of blow off after the tag match they had last time. Jensen Vesper against Jack Johnson. Jack Johnson is number one boy at Salford because he's Salford. Yeah. But Jensen Vesper has come out in defense of Troy Ryan. He's like his prince or his Padawan, or that guy that plays the big long trumpet when they come into the room in Herald. That's the word. Yeah. But yeah, there's fatal five-way: Bentley, Jack Barron, Philip Michael, Alex Boylan, Dave Birch, which again is not a bad wrestler in there at all, and I can see that going 3-4 ways, 5 ways actually. They're all that good, and they're all got stuff going on, and we're only 4 shows in. Ain't my number one, has got something to say, but he had a No Rules Death Salford Street fight and lost that at the last show, so I'm assuming it's going to be something about that. The Banter Bus, Tom Thelwell and Uncle Ryan are going to do something as well. Don't know what. Probably come out and call people. And I think that there's probably some other things that are not like fully announced on the card yet. But it's sold out. You can't go. I can, because I bought my tickets in advance. And if you sign up to their mailing list, I think they've just put out tickets for the next show, which is in August sometime. But it's my brother that buys these ones, so I don't know fully. But it is a great, great show. It's a great night. It's in a lovely venue. Like the drinks are relatively priced. It's a cool atmosphere. No one's a dickhead. They had one dickhead the first time I went, and he was either removed or quickly spoken to, and he hasn't been back since, because it's a family, mate. Like, even I think it was Jack Johnson was just like, you could just see people getting wound up by it. It's like, you're having fun, but you're ruining it for everyone else, sort of thing. Yeah, and even his mates were like, Dave, shut the fuck up after a while. But you know, when you've had some drinks and you think you're fucking 10 men and you're funny, and like you're not, and it's a kid's show.
It's really bad when your mates are telling you to shut up. That's the point where you've gone too far.
Yeah, but it's a family show, so you can boo and you can cheer, and there's no swearing and like nothing, But again, they dealt with it. They put a statement out. Well done. Top work, boys and girls. But that's that. And then after that, Friday night, I think I'm going to be watching GCW's Backyard Wrestling, because it's a weird tradition that me and some people have. And it's never going to be as good as the Joey Janela versus Joey Janela match from, I think, 2002. But you live in hope.
I love that dumb shit.
Man, have you seen that one where it's
I haven't, but
there's a bit where they're doing clotheslines on one of those child's ride on electric cars and stuff, and a bit where he just carries him right down this field, then carries him all the way back and just drops him. It's just
the urge to quit this podcast immediately and go and watch that is overwhelming. But
it's on my Triller, and it's in like recently watched. I'm sure it is. But yeah, so that's that. I thought I came up with a new bit, John, but I don't know, because it's been so hot and it's been so sweaty, and because I was reading a book about like interpreting your this is not a bit. This is a genuine thing I've been doing of like it's supposed to help you write your dreams down and stuff, because it can help with what's going on in your brain. But as a man of a certain age, I have to get up like twice in the night to go to the toilet anyway. So I've been combining that, and I've just been writing down, like, while I'm still in that sort of not fully awake, not asleep, lucid state sort of stuff, and then I come up with it the next morning and go, what the fuck was this? And what I had this morning, no word of a lie, right? I have the sombrero amigo written down, right? And I have no idea what that means. It can either be a superhero, which is, I don't know, possibly racist. Or what I think is better, this is what I come up with in my head, is it's a little thing that you put on your sombrero.
Oh, okay.
And you announce like where you're going with it, and it tells you whether or not it's wise to wear a sombrero. Wear a sombrero. Yeah.
It's like a weather app, but for
It's like a weather app.
sombreros.
So it's like launch of a Mexican restaurant. See, it would say.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Hey.
Yeah. Lord Mayor's funeral. Don't do that. Stuff like that. Right? It's just that's the only thing I come up with. And it could be endorsed by Gokwan or whichever one of Trini and Susanna is cheapest and alive. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think that works, but I've just been doing it. Like sometimes I don't really remember my dreams and stuff, but if you write them down immediately, you can sort of get some stuff. But yeah, the poncho.
You can get 2 words.
The
2
poncho.
words that made
Oh no,
no
because
sense.
the rest of it was actual like my brain
okay.
sorting through stuff. This was just like this was when I got up to go for a week at like 4 a.m.
Right.
And I'd just come back and wrote Poncho Amigo, and then went back to sleep. And then
Sombrero Amigo.
Whatever. It was something Spanishy, right? Poncho Amigo's better. We could diversify. We could have them both.
We could have, why not?
Sometimes it's acceptable to wear a poncho at summer, like if you're going on rubber dinghy rapids. If it's a plastic poncho, yeah,
that's true.
You could wear a sombrero as well because I could catch the water in, and then you could like use that to feed.
You'd probably lose it in the
thirsty bees. Yeah,
thirsty bees. You have to put sugar in it.
No, bees drink just water, regular water. They only give them the sugary water when they're all pissed up on the floor.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's just a bit. We won't be doing that again.
Why not?
Because it was shit, mate.
Jones.
Yeah, fun news today. Liv Morgan's stalker.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think this happened a bit ago, but it's kind of all the details have come out this week.
Oh, so, yeah, it was a while back, wasn't it? But yeah.
Yeah, I think it was May or start of June. I've got it in here somewhere, but now all the actual details will come out. A stalker was charged with travelling to Florida and attempting to break into the home of Liv Morgan. This is an independent actor as well, so it's some like proper
actual journalism, not
actual journalism. Yeah,
not the Independent.
Canadian pro wrestling fan is facing federal stalking charges after showing up to Liv Morgan's home and attempting to break in before leaving a handwritten note on the front porch explaining his friendly visit.
What?
Yeah, this is according to an FBI probable cause affidavit reviewed by the Independent. Sean Chan obtained a passport last month and flew the same day to Orlando, where Liv Morgan was on trains. The affidavit was unsealed on last Friday. Does not identify the victim by name, but you can figure it out from
you can
details
quickly paste it together. Yeah.
On the June, so he's arrested on June 3rd. So it happened start of June, end of May. On May 26th, Chan boarded an Air Canada flight to Orlando, telling customs officials upon arrival he'd be staying at the performance center.
I mean, if you spoke to anyone and just went, I'm staying at the performance center, they're not going to go, hang on a minute, that doesn't have a bedroom that I'm aware of.
Because as a training facility, it does not have any hotel rooms, dorm rooms, or lodgings of any sort.
No.
There's
probably a caravan out the back that, like, Shawn Michaels sleeps in.
Probably. I imagine that's where he lives, yeah.
Yeah, just, like, in a little rat's nest of filth. Anyway.
I've got a whole, like, Phantom of the Opera vibe going on now.
Oh, yeah, that... Oh, don't stop giving me ideas.
Who would make the best Phantom of the Opera?
Not Shawn Michaels. Because he puts the mask. If it's just his mad eye, you wouldn't know who he was looking at, would you? Are you singing to me, Sean, or him? Yes. Yeah, it wouldn't work. Think it through.
Yeah, sorry. Stupid idea. Serious face back on. 4 days after he got to Orlando, the affidavit said Chan travelled about 2 hours west of the city to Morgan's house, or a house that appears to describe Morgan's, according to the affidavit. Surveillance footage captured him arriving roughly 5:20 p.m. on May 31st, wearing a black shirt, tan shorts, black baseball hat, and carrying a large backpack. He approached the home through the yard as he was walking up to the driveway and circled the property twice, which is what you do on a friendly visit. He then entered the front porch and reached down around the doormat looking for a spare key. He then touched around the bottom of the front door, swiped the locking mechanism on the door several times with his hand, grabbed the front door handle and leaned into the door, attempting to open it. After failing to get inside, he retrieved a long air rifle pellet gun from the front porch wall, which had been left outside of the residence. It's a 6-hour MCX 177, capable of firing metal pellets at 600 feet per second. He was seen sitting on the front porch with a pellet gun before standing and walking up to the front door. He loitered around for 2 hours, and waiting for Morgan to come back, and then left a note near some packages that had been delivered.
This is horrifying.
I know. We don't mention having been wronged by members of an online gaming community. What? And I came
Who
here...
hasn't?
I came here just to play a friendly visit, nothing more. Yeah, I wanted to let you know I was here.
Did he bring the air rifle?
That's not clear. It says
it was leaning against the wall, and I'm like...
Yeah, almost like I fucked that up when putting this together, but it just seems mental. He also left his contact details and phone number, I think. And then on June 3rd, he appeared at the Performance Centre. Security recognised Chan from a surveillance video and notified deputies who took him into custody. On a search of his belongings, they found 2 bottles of liquid with Chinese writing on them. When asked what the liquids were, he stated they were medicines, one of which treat injuries such as bleeding.
That's vague to the point of terrifying.
Yeah. Morgan told cops she'd been out of town when he was at her home and did not know him. She expressed concern her home address was known to the public and that 2 other individuals had shown up at her residence without invitation or notice.
Jesus Christ.
The affidavit states the victim explained she does not bring fan mail into the house because of the number of concerning messages she receives. Chan was indicted on Wednesday. He's presently detained in the Pasco County Detention Center, set to appear in Orlando Federal Court on July 18th for arraignment. 1 count of in-state domestic violence. If convicted, he faces up to 5 years in prison.
I mean, that doesn't seem right. He should have a big talk with someone who's good at brain doctoring. Psychologist, that's the word. Because he's clearly not right in the noggin, if that's the correct parlance. But sticking him in prison's not going to help.
No, I agree with that. But yeah, we've got to put him somewhere because he can't be allowed.
Oh, no, he's
allowed to do that.
He needs to be in a secure psychiatric
exactly.
until they can figure out, which World of Warcraft clan he's having a feud with.
We've all been wronged by gaming communities.
Yeah, because they're all twats. I'm wronged by someone at least. I should see my list of enemies. I don't go around their house.
Mate, I'm back playing Souls games again.
Fuck that noise. No. People, don't do that. Don't go to wrestlers' houses or outside the hotels or work for them at the airport.
Yeah.
They're people trying to do their job, man. How would you feel if people came from McDonald's? No, that's how your job works. But you know what I mean?
It's genuinely concerning, though, because,
I mean, all this information will be available if you're prepared to go looking for it.
Well, it's a pretty regular thing that, fans figuring out, when wrestlers' flights are and that and meeting up at the airport. It's not... apparently it's not hard to do.
No. But don't
do it.
Because if you're there coincidentally going to the same thing as them or on holiday, then yes, go and say hello. If you're stood there with a lot of Funko Pops, get in the fucking seat, right? Because we all know.
Yep.
Right?
Oh yeah.
And they know. And because they're too nice and polite to tell you to fuck off, I'll tell you to fuck off. Yeah, that's
your job. You can be a
official fucker offerer.
Anger translator from.
The WWE Saudi Arabia deal. More on this. Fightful Select spoke with sources who were instrumental in WWE's Night of Champions being put together about the company's immediate future in Saudi Arabia. With the Royal Rumble being announced in January, work will begin for that team by putting together an event in the next weeks. Earlier this year, we reported that there was only one Saudi event planned for 2025, and with good reason. They got a heavy schedule next year. Fightful has learned that WWE is slated for 3 premium live events in Saudi Arabia in 2026. The first, obviously, the Royal Rumble, as we said. In addition, there are yet to be named or announced events tentatively planned for May 2026 and November 2026. For the first 4 years, WWE has scheduled Survivor Series on Thanksgiving weekend. They've been told by WWE sources that the November Saudi show either wouldn't be Survivor Series, or if it was, it would be moved off that weekend because they couldn't envision sending talent on an overseas tour during Thanksgiving weekend. So, I don't know. That's we'll go to Saudi, but, you can go home with your families at that. I don't know. I didn't watch the Saudi show. I'm not watching WWE.
I watch WWE. I'm definitely not watching the Saudi shows.
No. And I'm annoyed because I like the Rumble. Everyone likes the Rumble. It's fun. But this is going to suck fucking balls, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's going to be... I'm not watching the Rumble.
And I heard that... I didn't watch it, but I heard that the women got quite a lot of abuse from the crowd as well because Saudi. Really? Yeah, it doesn't fucking surprise me.
Well,
whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, if the company allows it. You got to get that. Was it 50 million a show they get paid by the Crown Prince or whatever?
It's something stupid. I don't know. Yeah.
That's just from him. That's not including ticket sales and merch. He just pays him 50 million to come over. Again, as we found out, everyone has a price. Some people's is way cheaper than I thought.
Would you like to tackle this a bit?
I mean, as I've led into it so succinctly, CM Punk bravely puts his morals aside and apologizes to Saudi Arabia. CM Punk has apologized to Saudi Arabia over his negative tweet towards The Miz in January 2020. During an online spat with The Miz in January 2020, Punk told Mike Mizanin to, quote-unquote, go suck a blood money-covered dick in Saudi Arabia, you fucking dork. He then said, this guy wants me to apologise for a mean tweet I wrote 6 years ago. Hey, listen, legitimately had nothing to do with Saudi Arabia.
What money-covered dick?
I mean, that sounds like, maybe it is. I woke up and was crabby, and I wrote a mean tweet to The Miz, and I apologised to The Miz. And sir, what's your name? Mohammed? That's a bit racist, assuming everyone in Saudi Arabia is called Mohammed. Mohammed, I sincerely apologise to you and all of Saudi Arabia, Punk said. I may not be perfect by any means. Sometimes as human beings we screw up. The beautiful thing is everything is a lesson learned, and now here I am, and you have invited me into your country, and I'm grateful to be here. Thank you very much. And as John has written here, I'd respect him much more if he'd have just said he's there for the money. Yes, I would too, if he'd have just gone, they drove a dump truck of coins up to my house. Like,
I'm not made of stone.
I'm not made of stone, yeah. But the fact that he's trying to fucking spin this into like,
I was just angry.
It wasn't about Saudi Arabia. Blood money covered dick, mate. Come on. It couldn't be anything other than Saudi, could it? Oh no, I was crabby at The Miz. You're trying to fucking gaslight people out of it. Fuck you. Absolute what? And he didn't even fucking win. Like, that's the thing. I know for a fact he didn't win. So he did all that. He sold out. I've seen, like I said before, I've seen countless articles by supposedly pro LGBTQ plus like news sites and stuff saying that, but he's an ally. And I'm like, are they trying to fucking like whitewash this? Are they trying to erase it from history? Because it's not the first time WWE are trying to do that.
No, it's not.
We remember. Fucking Kenny would never. Hangman would never.
Well, but the WWE correspondent is not here today, so we're just...
No, it's that thing of, I now see that Punk has just gone with whatever was popular at the time.
Yeah.
He's a fucking chameleon.
I agree.
The David Bowie of fucking wrestling. Like, he'll actually know, because that gives him more credit.
I don't particularly like him. I don't like him. It's not as much as you, but I always thought he had some sort of, I don't know, code, some sort of values. He was... Yes. Yeah. And he was showing that. I mean, I feel like he's kind of fucked all that off by doing this.
You have to stand for something, otherwise you stand for now. Like,
and you can't tell me he couldn't have got out. He couldn't have decided not to go.
Countless wrestlers have gone, I'm not fucking going Saudi. Like,
yeah. You see,
the biggest match of your career against Cena. I'll just do it when he comes back. Unless the fucking, the Crown Prince or whatever went, here's 10 million. Because money's like an inconsequence to them, innit? I've seen that picture where they put all them falcons on a plane, which must be very confusing if you're a falcon at the start as well. But like, like it's 10 million's like fucking down the back of the sofa money, isn't it?
You see Triple H being like, I was privileged to watch him grow as a human being and step out here and apologise to the people of Saudi, to cherish where he is in life and career and the things he gets to do and the opportunities he has. I'm incredibly proud of him. You're like, this is a fucking joke.
They're all just slamming each other's dicks in the door, aren't they? It's, fuck them. Well, be happy. If you watch it and you're fine with it, that's fine. For me, I tapped out a while back, and unless something tremendous happens in terms of structure and stuff, I can't see it happening. I know we've missed it out, but I think it was today. Vince's lawyers are trying to put a kibosh on information requests and stuff.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Okay, yeah.
Which is what an innocent man would do, isn't it?
Oh yeah, he just doesn't want to prove how innocent he is.
Oh yeah, you want to get rid of that bad boy image, do you?
Yeah.
Fucking shit. Let's move on.
There's also SmackDown broadcast issues in Saudi Arabia.
Too many falcons on the line.
Without all the falcons. About 10 minutes into the show, international feeds froze, and the screens and video went out during a Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes promo.
Probably for the best.
And nothing of value was lost. The talent was made aware of the issues after the promo. Randy Orton tried to kill time by speaking with the crowd. Orton's team just played repeatedly, so went around meeting fans.
Oh, Christ, I'd just yell out, I'm a homosexual, and hope they stoned me. Fuck's sake.
25 minutes into the outage, Cody Rhodes came out to speak with the crowd.
Fucking hell, it gets worse!
Internal screens began working again. Carmelo Hayes in street clothes was brought out to confront Cody Rhodes and ended up eating a crossroads. So imagine Carmelo Hayes just hanging out backstage like, go!
That's proper Triple H just poking his head around the back of Gorilla going, you! Just grabbing someone. What? I just got here. What's happening? Get out there, Carmelo, you're eating shit. Oh,
be
fucking
fair,
hell, all right, boss.
It was a crossroads. He probably didn't even notice it
Oh,
happened.
he'd be fine, yeah. He's a
Walks away.
wrestler. Yeah, that's just like getting a fucking dead leg, innit?
Yeah. He just bounced up and walked off. The outage lasted 30 minutes, and they refilmed the Cody and Randy Orton segment. So in the US and I imagine the UK, everything appeared normal when the time actually got aired.
Yeah.
In an update, WWE sources said that a power outage control room and grill position area in the venue caused the issue.
Fair enough.
But very funny.
I mean, I could. It's bad, that, isn't it? Fucking hell, you'd be like that on the oh god, Randy Orton's coming over, kill me.
Didn't know you.
I don't mind Randy Orton, but he's not a great talker, is he? He's not like renowned. And then they go, oh,
should have just RKO'd the entire crowd, just one by
line
one.
up and I'll RKO you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know my back's made of glass now, but fuck you, come on. They can get me a new one made of tungsten. Oh, I don't know what
I've got
spines.
Saudi money now.
Yeah, I got Saudi money. I'm gonna get a full one made of diamond.
Yeah.
WWE Evolution. WWE sources told Fightful during Night of Champions weekend that they've expressed interest in Trish Stratus appearing and competing on the WWE Evolution show. However, they claim nothing was locked in as of the weekend. Wasn't she at Mania last match she had?
She was at something recently.
She didn't have a match.
Was it Mania or Rumble?
Becky or Rumble?
Something happened.
The tag match, wasn't it? I'm sure it was.
There was a tag match, yeah, that's right.
Can't
remember when it was.
No.
Or who was involved.
Don't matter. We're told WWE Creative had pitched a potential program with her and Tiffany Stratus, but the claim internally was things weren't finalised as of this weekend. And why is Tiffany Stratus not fighting Charlotte Flair anymore? Come on, I need more of those.
More.
I'll watch WWE if we get promos like that.
Every week.
Yeah.
I want every week.
Every promo to just be people going fucking hell for leather at each other. Yeah. To be clear, even though she is in Pittsburgh, we haven't heard if she'll be on the Raw or SmackDown taping or both. Evolution takes place in Atlanta on July the 13th, if that's how you want to spend your weekend. And a little bit, my singularity that I talk about a lot of all wrestling companies eventually one day working with each other, apart from WWE, because fuck those guys. Natalya works Booker T's Reality of Wrestling this weekend against Promise Braxton. The match was supposed to air soon. Natty will continue working outside dates this year. Yeah, I've seen she's getting booked in places here.
Yeah, that's cool. Anyone who listens to us for WWE content is gonna quit the podcast after this.
Give me one star. Don't drag everyone else down with it. I get it. It's what people have grown up with, but whatever. I don't know.
Ellis is going to come back to the whole thing in flames.
I'm going to be wearing...
You left us unsupervised.
I'm going to be wearing a beret and an armband, and I'll be like, none of that, thank you.
We'll have an eye patch for some reason. Why not?
Yeah! I nearly said eye patch, but I thought, no, because that just makes it look like Snake Plissken.
Yeah, that's cool the vibe.
Fuck, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, I was going like freedom fighters, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll be happy.
Britt Baker. According to bodyslam.net today, Britt Baker is actively seeking to part ways with AEW. She believes there's nothing left to keep her in the promotion, and with her pointing to burn bridges and the belief that the environment has changed around her. AEW aren't currently looking to release her from a contract, with Body Slam claiming the promotion is waiting for the Evolution to pass and for no further WWE shows in Baker's hometown of Pittsburgh to be announced before considering a potential split.
Womp womp. Yeah, I kind of feel sad for her because she was very important. She was crucial to that division at one point.
Yeah, she was, and she's had some cracking matches in it.
Yeah. Oh, same before.
Lights out from the Rosa match.
Yep.
Yes.
But I think, like you said there, the world moved on and she kind of didn't. And people that were once big deals there are now no longer big deals.
Yeah.
I'm saying, if you look at that poster there behind me, that's like the Matt Hardy, and Matt Hardy joined AEW. That's the entire roster there. And I was looking through it then, and a lot of them were big deals at the time and have gone now. Like,
yeah.
It just, I guess that's the evolution of it. And I guess it keeps things fresh as well. Like, as an original, you kind of feel, like...
Yeah, you kind of thought she'd be here there forever, but...
Cody fucked off.
No, yeah, true. It's also one of those things where she's like the internet's number one, everyone hates her on the minute.
I don't hate her.
No, I know you. I'm not saying you hate her.
No.
You get comments on these articles about what's happening, and everyone's like, good, and you just
but that's just the internet, isn't it?
I know. But I was saying we don't know what's gone on. I'd rather... Yeah, I don't want to judge too much.
I literally don't care.
No,
the last couple of matches she had weren't great.
No, they weren't. I mean, I was at one of them, and it was
Yes.
Or didn't want it. It was
Yeah.
bad. But like,
But again, I don't hate it. I just think people have grown and outshined her. And
yeah,
I mean, that's fair play to them, and it's bad for her. She was injured for a lot of time as well. But I don't hate people like
No.
that. Not like that. Not for that.
I actually kind of hope she goes to WWE and it all goes really well. So
Yeah.
like, that'd be great.
She'd fit right in there. They can, like I said, they can call her Chesty LaRue or something. You know, another porn star name that they haven't really thought through.
It wasn't a porn star name. It was a burlesque dancer.
No. Apparently, it was.
I don't know what as well.
I don't know whether it's the same one, but I incognito moded it and searched for it, and yes, they did a couple of films. And I didn't look at them. I didn't look at them, like, but it said pornography, so I don't know what that. I fucking hell, this is let a path. I don't know whether that entails like. I don't know. I don't care enough to be honest, but like, yeah, I don't know.
This is why we need Ellis here.
Because he's an expert on pornography. He was on Mastermind, wasn't he? That was his specialist subject, Razzle. Yeah.
Yep.
That was a. Never
That's
mind.
Cannon's in the podcast now.
Did you see that woman who went on and did Zack Sabre Jr.? A woman went on Mastermind with Zack Sabre Jr. as a specialist subject.
No.
I'll find the clip. She fucking crushes it, man. It's great.
That's amazing.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was the UK one. 'Cause I didn't recognise the guy, but I haven't watched it in a while, so I don't know. They might have changed the host of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just did Zack Sabre Jr. as a specialist subject, and I was like, that's the good thing I like about Mastermind, though, is that if like some poor researcher has had to go and watch a load of fucking New Japan matches and stuff. And he's like,
with Japanese commentary.
This is way better than 18th century naval battles. Like, you know what I mean?
That's exactly what happened.
That's how I choose to believe the world works. Otis injury. Otis hasn't wrestled in nearly 2 months, last competing on the May the 5th episode of WWE Raw, where he lost to Rusev. Just let that hang in the air like the bad smell it is. However, word emerged recently that he was injured and off the active roster when WrestleVotes reported his status this week. Fightful spoke with sources close to Otis who claimed that he was undergoing elbow surgery in the form of arthroscopic surgery to see what was ailing him. I'm assuming that's a camera in the arm.
Probably. I meant to look that up before I. Yeah, I didn't do that. Some sort. Let's go for camera in the arm. Why not?
Arthroscope. Well, scope is viewing, isn't it? So
yeah.
As things stand, he wasn't expected to miss too much time, but as in the case with injuries, they can all change. Like,
it's like a keyhole surgery thing.
So they poke around and
yeah.
So that's a shame, but I mean, losing to Rusev and then going out injured. Oof.
I forgot Rusev was gone from AEW and back in WWE. To be honest,
I think he has.
He's gonna turn up in AEW as a redeemer, and everyone's like, "No, go back.
No, get in the tank.
Get in the tank."
It's
apparently
I don't know, but apparently it's the same thing with Black. Like,
oh yeah,
he's come back. They debuted him, and then they've gone, fuck, we ain't got anything to do with him. Jobbers for you, then, son. Yeah, apparently.
Oh well,
from what I read,
it is the way like Black.
It's got that back injury that prevents him from lying down, though, doesn't it? Yeah.
I don't even think that made sense when people were saying that, to be honest. Because he did stick some pins in AEW.
I know, but I don't know. I don't know. It's a shame. But now we've got Brody King just fucking murking people and, you know, abolishing ice on his own.
Yes, good man.
Oh, I forgot I ordered that shirt. Well done, me.
Nice. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Mini stories. Joe Hendry is expected for more WWE dates. What a shocking twist.
You can't hate him.
No, I can't. NXT sources says he will continue to make appearance for the brand through Slammiversary to help promote the show. Yeah, I just want please announce another Discovery date. It's been too long and I've not been able to make the last few.
No, my brother sent me today. He went, RPD wrestled for Progress, and I'm like, I can't hate the man for wrestling a promotion that I don't go to, that I don't like. Like,
yeah. It's not
about that. You can go and work for whoever you want. That's fine. It's my own personal choice not to go and watch Progress. Like, yeah,
exactly.
He's like, all right. I said it'll help. It helps his career. It helps.
No, he'd be daft not to take the opportunity.
It's not like they're bad people. It's just I don't care for them.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Because my brother's he's only been here a bit, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He doesn't fully understand like my mental approach to stuff, and I mean that in my mind way, not in my insane.
He's your brother, sure.
Nah, but not with this. We've never had a sport that connects us.
Okay. I'm more just.
He's tried to make me watch football a couple of times, and I'm like, this is boring. Do a flip. Yeah,
that's true. There's not enough flips in football. There
should be more. That one goalkeeper, that cool scorpion kick, that was the last time we did anything fucking cool.
Maybe they could do like a rule, like, you know, in basketball where you got to dribble the ball. Maybe like every few paces when you got the ball, you got to do a flip.
Or a cartwheel. I'll take whatever.
Yeah, not
it should be a full contact soccer, right?
like Virtua Striker, that kind of game.
No, like you're allowed to do fucking, cutters on people and stuff. Alright.
Okay.
I could see that happening and being great. How good was Stadium Stampede? Right, that was on a football pitch, on American football pitch. But yeah, UK wrestling companies, come on, step up your game. 2 teams of wrestlers, football, and then it quickly just descends into everyone suplexing each other.
We could have power-ups, we could have multi-ball.
We'll get toilet truck. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel that, yeah. I can't remember how we got onto that, to be honest.
I don't know.
It's fine. Moving on.
Chad Gable to be sidelined with an injury, according to bodyslam.net. He was effectively written off WWE as he was slated for surgery in early July. Unfortunately, El Grande Americano's also sustained a very similar injury. It's just a fluke.
How many people have got a torn meniscus? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
these things happen.
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
It's wrestling's injuries, isn't it?
Vicky Guerrero
alive, brother.
We'll do forever. Vicky Guerrero told numerous people recently she'll be back with WWE for some things in a few weeks.
Fuck my eyes.
I was waiting for your reaction to this. I remembered you.
She's on that poster.
I know her.
Yeah. We thought it was Kota Ibushi for a while. She'll fit right in there, won't she? Defending her abusive husband, spouse, and
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Get stuck right in there, love. The weird thing is, they did those bits with her and Nyla and stuff, and that guy with the spooky eye, the spooky priest eye man. Ryzen. Yeah. They were quite fun. Turns out she's a piece of shit.
It also turned out Nyla never really needed a mouthpiece, though, to be fair, because.
No, because Nyla's genuinely hilarious. Surprise, bitch! She's still. I'm sad I'm not on Twitter because I had that screen set in my saved folder thing.
Yeah, good times.
That and that one video of a weird fireman's conference where there's a man singing My Way while people are eating nachos out of plastic dump trucks, and there's a huge cardboard cutout of Hercules in the background.
You dream this?
It's a real thing. If I still had access to Twitter, I'd show you. But it's a genuine, bizarre fucking thing. It's the most insane. It's like a David Lynch fucking film. It's really weird. But it's some annual
Chief Wiggum, don't eat the clues.
I'm not following you. Go on.
His suit burns better. Look. What are we doing?
I've only had a can of cider.
Steve Macklin's current deal with TNA goes until December of 2025, so it's another contract year for him. Be a big contract period for the company. There's a number of other deals up then. Macklin is a current TNA International Champion. Claudio Castagnoli has had time off for personal reasons. Rose Fightful spoke to think he's back in time for All In.
Okay.
Fightful and the AAA talent La Hiedra, which I'm probably saying wrong, has told numerous people she has to clear upcoming dates with WWE, and so therefore is under contract with WWE. She's worked for AAA for years. Bodyslam.net also reported there's a major interest from WWE in signing Danhausen as well as Private Party.
But they already have the Street Profits. Why did they need Private Party?
I don't know. But when it comes to Danhausen, I'm like, I'd be sad if he's going, but AEW never use him anyway, so if he got used in
WWE won't use him either. He as much as I love Danhausen, even though his association with Philip, I don't know where he fits in. The gimmick.
Team of R-Truth.
Yeah, but R-Truth's serious now. Unless we get Murderhausen,
yes.
But then people don't want Murderhausen; they want Danhausen. But then they don't want Danhausen wrestling because Danhausen comedy wrestling isn't good wrestling, sort of thing. It is, you know what I mean? But
people think it isn't. Yeah.
But when Murderhausen was with that brief bit where we got old Donovan Danhausen out, that was great. And I think he got injured, and that was that. And I mean, get him on. I mean, if the boy gets paid, that's fine. But, and again with Private Party, I was so disappointed when they took the belts off him. It
wasn't time yet.
No, it's like Santana and Ortiz. They never got that moment in the sun, and they fucking put work in. And Private Party have, and I know that.
I'm best friends. Sorry,
Well, that ship has sailed, hasn't it? Sadly, because Trent's a bastard man. But I know. I mean, Chucky's never coming back, bar some kind of miracle surgery. Which never say never, but certain things. But I don't know. If they go, they go, and I'm happy for them. Make your bag, make your money while you can. Private Party are a great tag team, and they do well in the Fed.
All knew the Hurt Business was going to take it off him, but I just wish they'd had
a bit more, couple more
I wish
defenses against.
I wish they'd been off doing a feud with someone else and then done, give them a couple months of it and then
Or
they can
give
have
them a best of three aspect to it, like
something. Yeah.
yeah, just give them something so it doesn't look like we've just sent out big lads to smash the little lads into the ground. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I agree.
It is what it is. You'll be pleased to know there is no WWE review this week because neither of us watched it, and Ellis isn't here. So I can tell you what I thought happened.
I feel like you've made your feelings clear, but okay.
Cody comes to the ring carried by mighty hawks. No, I didn't watch it. I've seen the clip of Seth trying to cash in and it not working, and that was the only bit. And I was like,
I've not even seen that. I've been on holiday. I've been blissfully unaware of everything.
Your little tiny man, referee man, runs down and gets clobbered, and it's like a good call back to something that happened like 15, 20 years ago.
Oh, okay. I've seen that clip, but I didn't know what was.
Yeah.
I've seen the old clip, but I didn't know why it was being reshown.
Yeah, yeah, I don't care. Don't care for it at all. AEW, I've only watched Dynamite because I've had a lot of stuff on this week. Just pointing out, you have as well, John.
Yeah.
We've also had a lot of bad news in the family recently. So it's just one of those reminders once again to tell the people that you love them regularly because you never know when it's going to be the last time that you see them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, good advice.
It's good advice. I am genuinely a nice person at times, John. Don't let the sweatiness confuse you.
That wasn't shocking, man. Genuinely good advice.
Yeah, it is. It's just one of those things. So yeah, I've not been really in the mood for fun stuff, but I did watch Dynamite. And it does feel like everything's starting to ramp up nicely.
Yeah.
For All In, which is next weekend.
It's pretty soon. I remember that.
Is it the 12th?
Could be. It's probably no.
I know, but again, my brain's poached.
12.
Yes, 12. 12.
Yeah.
So yeah. Also, we got It was on Collision the week before, wasn't it?
Return.
The Return. Was it?
I believe it was on Collision, yeah.
Yeah, because he did wrestle there before, didn't he?
And
then he got injured, didn't he? Yeah, because he came out on that bike that time, didn't he?
And he did the Blood and Guts, didn't he?
No, he did like a weird thing because he came out on like a racing bike and just cycled around the ring close. I'm sure that happened.
I don't remember that happening at all.
I don't think it
happened.
I don't think it was a Blood and Guts. I think it was just a random.
No, but Ibushi definitely. His debut was in. It was definitely a crazy cage match with the.
Anyway, he's back, baby, and he's going for a Okada, which is good.
Great, because they've had some classics in the past, and it's just good that he's back, because it sounded like he was really injured at one point. He was like really in a bad shape, I think.
Yeah, but Kota Ibushi doesn't believe in doctors, does he? Because he's a fucking idiot.
I'm not saying some of it isn't self-inflicted.
We've all seen the video of him firing rockets at his own chest on top of a car. Outside, I think that was a Progress show actually in London, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's his brain is just wrestling. There's nothing else in there.
No, yeah, it's just a wrestling hamster in a wheel going round and round.
And that's a beautiful thing in a lot of ways, but self-preservation wise, not so good.
But yeah, Ibushi wins against Trent, who was like trying to show off. And we've got the Dynamite 300 tonight, isn't it?
Oh, is that tonight?
It's tonight. I think it's tonight. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Yeah, because someone put a thing out saying if Jeff Jarrett's on the show, it's AEW, WWE, and I think TNA. Been on the 300th shows of those different promotions. Moxley called out Hangman in a good promo. I'm very, very excited for that, just because I don't know whether Hangman wins.
I'm currently going towards but it could really go either way.
Which is good.
I think Moxley's really turned, the Death Rise in general have really turned this thing around.
I think having the books come out and support them has helped them tremendously, because it gave it like some story.
Yeah.
Because only Mox is good talk in the Death Riders, isn't he? Well, I've not seen Pac in a while, but I think he's injured, isn't he, again?
He got hurt, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. Because Pac can talk as well, you bastard. But so it's just Mox doing all the heavy, where you get the books out, they can talk, and they're like absolute scamps as well, aren't they?
Is that the word we're going for? Okay.
Yeah. Well, they're not actively murdering people in a John Moxley way, are they? They're not putting plastic bags over their heads. They're more, kicking them with shoes that've got safety pins glued to them and stuff like that. It's a different level of violence. It's a more Looney Tunes level of violence. If
I'm
they
not
could drop
sure
a
I'd go
big
for
anvil
Scamp.
on someone, they would do.
I really want someone to drop an anvil on someone now.
No, no, no. Yeah, I'd say Scamp.
Not a real anvil.
No, no, no. Kerr. Then we'll call them Kerrs. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I think
Then
that added.
we need to write down your rating system so I can get used to it. I need like a
Oh man,
reference.
yeah, yeah. Well, Bastard Man's at the top. Anyway, we know
We
that.
know that.
So far we've got Scamp, Kerr, Bastard Man. That's it.
Yeah, we need a few more.
You should come to my Nando's. That's what all the spices are called, all the heat levels. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh,
I think having them involved and Okada and stuff has added
yeah,
legitimacy to it and has given it that kind of us against them sort of thing, which we
yeah.
kind of had with Orange Cassidy trying to recruit people, and then Orange
Well,
Cassidy.
he got
Yeah,
injured, didn't he? Yeah.
yeah. He's out for a while. It looks like there was a report this week that it's worse than they thought.
Yeah, it's still was it torn pec? I think well, that was
Yeah,
the
that was it.
suggestion.
Yeah, they think it might be a torn pectoral muscle, which is a long time out, as you know, Cody was out for a while. The Hurt Syndicate came out and did Hurt Syndicate stuff. Couldn't fucking care less. Mark Briscoe come out and said that MJF had a tiny dick. That was pretty funny.
Did good.
I mean, Mark Briscoe talking is always funny anyway, isn't it? Because he's just really good at speechifying.
Yeah, yeah, he's great. He always makes me laugh.
And then like there was the 4-way match.
Was there two four-way matches?
There was
or
two
one?
4-way match. Sorry, there was
Yeah.
Briscoe, Bandito, Roddy Strong, and Takeshita. I kind of want Bandito versus Takeshita again at some point. I think we've had it recently, or maybe somewhere in
I'll
another
take that.
promotion.
I'll take that every like regularly.
Then we got the women's one for the number one spot in the gauntlet match.
Yep.
Willow, fucking Athena on AWTV finally.
Yes, more of this.
Yeah. Why is that every other Ring of Honor champion is allowed to come on AWTV apart from Athena? I don't understand. Statlander and Thunder Rosa. And this was great. This was loads of fun. Seeing Athena absolutely do crimes on people.
That's all I've ever wanted.
But also like Willow's over as fuck. Statlander's over as fuck. Thunder Rosa appears to be getting back into the groove of stuff.
Yeah. I think
Because she was out for a while, and I know it does knock your confidence a bit. But again, I love fucking Thunder Rosa. I love all of them in that. Like it was just a really good match, and it was given a bit of time, which is the thing we always complain about
every week.
is that let them give it room to breathe. Don't do another fucking MVP bit because I don't care for that. Give the women half an hour and let them do stuff. Hangman against Beast Mortos as well.
I didn't see last week's show. Like, where did this come from? Was it just for fun? Is this the books like making him fight
increasingly more dangerous men? It's
right.
similar to mine and Jay's
Yeah.
Wrestling Federation thing that we did, whereas we would have I think it was Beast Mortos. He was pimping out Beast Mortos to other wrestlers to duff them up, like
Okay, yeah.
For drugs. I think I can't remember what the storyline was. It was it was terrible. But also well done, Frank as well. Frank Mortos going out with Mercedes Moné.
Oh yeah. I think we heard that.
And he's nearly got his law degree as well.
And
I don't know what is wrestling like, because it's the only time you can go, well done, huge half bull, half human man, for having a human girlfriend and being a lawyer, and it makes perfect sense, and that's why it's beautiful.
What a beautiful thing wrestling is. No other place on the planet does that make any sense.
Oh, I said so to my brother the other day, and he went, "I know exactly what you mean." And if anyone else, it would have sounded like the most insane sentence I'd ever said.
That's wrestling.
Yeah, it is, and when it's the sillier, the better for me. Or really violent. Yeah.
Or both at the same time, if possible.
Yes. Mystery wrestling. I'm looking at you. Literal death match. And then Death Riders came out, and we're going to strangle Strangleman. Until Samoa Joe and the Ops came out and I helped. And it's added a lot of fuel to that stuff, and I'm all for it. I haven't watched Collision because I've just not had the time.
No, I've not had time.
And the inclination. But AEW is like fucking great at the moment. It flies by. There's not apart from the Hurt Syndicate,
whichever one it is. Yeah,
I just skip past them. It's because I don't fucking care.
Yeah, that's fair.
And they've not had a match for ages. It doesn't feel like they've just been talking. Are they injured or something? Are they waiting for the other one to show up because he was released, hasn't he? Like,
yeah, someone has. I can't remember who it is now, but yeah,
the other one. No, I can't remember either. Alan.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming he's going to show up and
Alan Payne.
I went to school with an Alan Payne.
Did you?
No, I did. Oh, we were watching Department Q, and I did go to school with a Graham Finch who was in that, which is not interesting, but it made me laugh. 'Cause I say that so often. Anyway, yeah, that was that. I got nothing else, John.
I got nothing.
No, so
I'm surprised we got as much out of this as we did.
in conclusion, Salford on Friday. You won't be able to get in, but you can hang around outside and imagine what's going on inside from the noises.
But yeah, you could. I'd recommend you don't, but
I wouldn't. No, no. There's a nice Joey Holt's pub next door though. If you want to go and hang around in there. But I'm going to be there. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a right laugh. It's been a long time. It feels like it's been a long time since I've been to a show. Even though it's only been like
like
3 weeks. 3 weeks. Yeah. So I don't. But you get used to it. I think I said before as well. Everything tends to stack up one weekend after the other.
I'm having serious withdrawals.
And then now for so long. Well, you've got the OPW ones. Look up there, and then you can come one of them.
Yeah, I'll one of them.
Or book a Friday off and come to Salford, because I think
I might do that.
Darren's sorting tickets out, so I do know. But yes. So Salford on Friday, Backyard Wrestling Saturday, but same Friday, and I don't know what's on Saturday. I don't know.
I'm going to see on it. I'm taking Ashley on a tomorrow set. Does that help?
Oh, lovely. The Glastonbury set was very good.
Yeah. That's a bit of it. Should be good.
I watched some of Glastonbury. I enjoyed bits of it. I'm not up to the popular reviews. I liked Ray. She was very good. It feels like old man explains things. Anyway, let's just finish this now. And the George Ezra Collective. They were very good. It's like aggressive party jazz. Jazz? Yeah. But it was dead good. Yeah.
It's all come full circle. We made it.
Pow! We got there in the end. We keep talking till we circle back around to where we began. That was the fastest we've ever done it, to be fair. In conclusion, that's it. Goodbye, boys and girls.
Goodbye.
Love you. John smashing Scotch eggs into his face.